10 years ago, this city was a very different place. Investment in the High Cross shopping centre, the unprecedented discovery of King Richard III and the fairy tale story of Leicester City's Premier League win has exceeded the City Council's tourism targets.
Well, it's been a bit of luck and opportunity for sure. That's helped put us on the map in a way that we weren't before. But I think also it's been a very deliberate strategy of investing in the city centre and particularly investing in the public realm. And that's attracting other visitors as well.
Leicester is buzzing. It's clear the City Council is pushing hard to keep this momentum in tourism. But behind this exterior is the reality of austerity, and as well as public services being squeezed, local minority and community groups, the lifeblood of this city, have seen their voluntary funding cut considerably. Community groups like the Sharma Women's Centre, which helps women from minority backgrounds learn English and new skills.
Back in the 80s, we were able to offer textiles training to women every day, Monday to Friday. Over the years, the funding's been cut. As a result of that, we've had to reduce our classes. The demand is there, but the ladies are unable to pay for them. We're not funded for it anymore. And these ladies want to be skilled and gain work, and they're desperate for that, but we're not able to meet the demand because we don't have the funding.
For Barbara, her Neighbourhood group has lost all its funding from the City Council this year.
At the end of January, there will be no further funding, okay, because of the cuts. And we're talking about killing a community because they will just then regress and be lonely, especially the elderly.
According to a report by Montfort University, by 2020 the government will have cut Leicester's budget for voluntary services by 63%. And for community workers like Pamela, the cuts are having a big impact.
People will become isolated, they'll become lonely, they will not reconnect. For years people have talked about that hard to reach. What I've always said, it's easy to ignore, because if the service is there and they cannot access it or do not know how to navigate their way around it, some of the times because of people's lack of understanding to deal with different cultures, then people are going to not bother to engage.
There's no doubt, I mean, the austerity has impacted on the city and particularly our revenue budget. It has a huge impact on our revenue budgets and makes that very difficult. I think what our strategy has been is to try and invest where we can in capital schemes that are going to have a revenue benefit.
On the surface, the city is thriving, but behind the scenes, critics say years of austerity is putting vital services for communities at risk, a threat to our civil society.